Right, okay, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a switch that will not dock. Just refuses to come up. The green light comes on, but unfortunately that is it. I have tested the dock with another switch and that works fine. So I'm going to get the back off and we'll have a little look, I suppose. I've been watching a video by The Coder. If you're not subscribed to his channel, you really should be, because he's really good. And in that, he tests the filters. So now I've said that, I'm going to have to go back and check where these filters are, because it was last week that I watched it, and I'm only now getting around to this. But yeah, he checked the filters, and the filters were causing a lack of video output. So let's have that off. No doubt I'll lose it. Put that little screw there, and then we've got one on the top here and two on the bottom there. Brilliant. So I really did do a number on this screwdriver the other day. And now I need to try and find another Phillips headed screwdriver that's nice and small. Yeah, first of all I thought it might be the M92T55, but from watching other videos and reading things online, it doesn't appear that that is a cause of this issue. If there is a solid green light on the dock, which I do have. So yeah, been a while since I've been in a switch. Well, a full size switch. I've had a few switch lights apart lately. So let's get this last one out here. Now, the back should come off now. Do I have to do the middle one? Who knows? Yes. Oh, it's just the middle one. Right, you absolute spud. Let's take the middle one out from here as well then. Well, that was a bit of a faux pas. I mean, what is holding that in? there's no more screws here. There we go. And there is just this little one at the bottom here that refuses to come out. How am I going to deal with that? I mean, yeah, we've got a lot of dust in here. Oh, there we go. Right. Well, I was going to say that saved breaking it, but it didn't. Right, let's get that ruined piece of junk out of the way. And let's get the back off. The rest of the back off. And then I believe there is one more down here. And obviously the micro SD card reader. Has one also. So that should now come off. And yeah, that thermal paste looks not very paste-like. Now, what I need to do is find out where the filter things are that I'm supposed to be looking for. So I'm going to put that down and I'll be back when I've found out. I suppose I'm going to have to tear the whole thing down to get to P13 USB, because as I understand, it's on the other side of the board. So everything needs to get undone. Right. Problem is, if this is one of those filters, I don't actually have one to replace it with. So I might be going a little bit early on this. A little bit premature opening it up. Because we don't have a filter to replace if there's one shorting. It could be the Pi 13 USB itself, I suppose. But it's not like this is all going to get done in one sitting anyway. So, heat pipe off. Very carefully lift the catch on there, and this should come out. Yep, that one's okay. That one's popped, and that one is. So now you can come out, you can come out, and you I need to be super careful with, because that's the screen ribbon, I think. Might be the backlight, I'm not sure. It's a bit big for a backlight though, isn't it? There we go. Pop that white cable off there. And then I need to undo some more screws. I've got a little one here. Little one here. Another one here. And one up here, and I think that's all of them then. And with any luck, do I have to take out the fan? I think I might do anyway, just to make life a bit easier. So that's the fan gone, and then this should easily slide out. Yes, there we go. So here's the Pi 13 USB, and those are the filters. They are tiny, and I definitely don't think I've got anything that I could even replace them with, but let's get the multimeter out. Well, they're not doing anything wrong. Suppose I can check to see if we've got a short on. No short on there. Should I be getting a beep off of that one? See, that just doesn't. I don't know what that chip does either. To be honest, I don't have a clue what I'm doing here. But yeah, that one doesn't. It's like, what is this thing up here? Okay. Hang on. No, it's just me slipping with my terrible hands. Well, I suppose that side of the board is all right. Let's have a look where M92, whatever it is. Stop bloody beeping at me. They all seem okay. I'm super confused. I mean, the USB port looks all right. A bit grubby. And connections appear sound. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to do some more reading. I'll be back. We're back, and I've had a good look at this, and look here. This, when it actually zooms in, does not look very good. For a start, we're missing a leg that goes to here. This is quite wobbly, and if I flip it over, the legs aren't really held in with much. So what I'm going to do is pull this back, dig out the illustrious board holder, which is now stuck under there. And I'm going to chuck this in there, because if you've spotted here, I've got a replacement thing. Let's clamp that up. More planned strike action. So yeah, I'm gonna get this into a good position, zoom in. I'm going to chuck, oh shit, pardon my French, I've just spilt quite a considerable amount of the flux on the desk, but I'm probably just going to pour that on there as well. Turn the heat gun on. And cook it. And hopefully not completely muller it. Well, that doesn't sound overly great. then maybe I should probably turn it upside down. I've taken the board out. I am going to plug the battery in and nothing else. And up out the way here, I have one of those little things. I can't think what they're flipping called now. Basically, you plug it in and it tells you how many amps you are drawing or whatnot. So that is drawing 52. I can't even flipping see. Right, I'll just pull it over here. That way round, it was drawing current. Then I dropped it, but obviously it's in that mode. I'll unplug it very carefully. Turn it round the other way. And yep, that is also taking a charge. This cable's a bit wonky, by the way. So that looks to at least still be charging. So off it comes. I'm gonna put some solder on these legs, and then I'm gonna put it back together, and we'll see if I've either fixed it by some kind of miraculous luck, or at least not totally mullered it any further than it already was. So I want flipping loads of solder on them anchors. Right. So let us rebuild the switch. It's been days since I took this apart. I've kind of forgotten where everything goes. Right. Now, you need to come out of there, and you out of there, and then I think we're pretty much, I mean, why is that so flipping long? for anyone who's put a switch together before, this is going to look really painful, but this is probably what it looked like the first time, or the 10th time I tried working on a 3DS. Obviously, if you've watched my 3DS videos of late, I can whip into those and get them apart nice and quickly and dealt with. But this is something I haven't really had too much practice on. I'm quite sure you can tell. Have I got some better tweezers? No, is the answer to that. I cannot see anything remotely tweezer shaped. Oh God, no, they're no good. Well, we'll just have to persevere. Go on. That's the one. Right. That should be in. That one's in. Ah. Is there another cable down the bottom? I am forgetting. Yes. This little black one here. Get the white one back out. Get the ribbon back out carefully. And I am terrible at this. I don't think I want to take another switch apart again, ever. I mean, I'm going to, just don't think I want to. Right, so this little one clips on there. That one's going to clip on there. Now let's try and get this back in without having an aneurysm. That last one, the little tiny one in the corner was bad enough. This, was actually easier. There we go. So, didn't I take the fan out next? Oh, it's 6 o'clock right now. Right about now, there is a Game Boy Crazy Castle 4 starring Bugs Bunny. Just gone live on YouTube. That was what I'd done earlier. Well, I say earlier. Yesterday, maybe the day before. I finally managed to pull my finger out and upload it earlier. Because obviously I hadn't got round to finishing this yet. Because you're still watching this. Yeah. Get that little speaker in there so that I can hopefully get you in there. Yep. Another speaker over here. Yep. Now let's locate the cartridge socket and connector. Now, can put that in nice and easily. Clip it over. Not sure it's plugged quite in perfectly, but I'll deal with that once it's attached, because I want to see if this still works. Right, battery, little moment of truth to see if it powers up. Yep, it powers up. Obviously we're not with all the other bits together yet. And oh, well, the touchscreen doesn't work. I don't know where the digitizer is. It's still on? Yeah. Let's find a Joy-Con. Yep, that's synced it up to there, hopefully. Good. Right, we're in. We're on 78% battery. Charges that way round. Charges that way round. Okay. Right. I suppose let's go for a moment of truth, shall we? Let's just plug the phone. Get this switch. Spin it round here. And let's plug it in a dock. And no. What this switch does not do is dock. So, unfortunately, I've actually made it worse than it was. And this is going to be a failure video. Bugger. Well, thanks for watching. That is possibly how you don't change a USB-C port on a switch. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one where hopefully I'll do a little bit better. Do not copy what I do in this video because it's wrong, clearly. See you in a bit. Bye. Well, that is well and truly knackered. There is not much that in my abilities I am going to be able to do about that. So I guess the best we can hope for is to clean it up and get it back to some kind of at least working state. So if it doesn't dock, it doesn't dock. Fair enough. That's just how it'll have to be. But I do need to get the new one of these on. Because there's no chance of me getting that and that. Like, just, there isn't. Unfortunately, I can't do it. So I'm going to clean out these holes. I mean, obviously you can see that there. Someone has previously had a really nice go at this and that looked a bit burnt before I even started. So yeah, it's a little bit of a shame. I don't really know what happened with it, but I mean, I could have caused that problem. But as you saw, that did... Sorry, just wandered off to try and find the isopropyl. That did come off through the drop method really easily. I just think it had already been mullered. I need to... Ah, there it is. Right. Let's give it a bit of a clean up. Make sure that no more of those are going to come off. No. So yeah, I'm going to... I want this to just stay there, but it won't. Will it stay there? The joys of this cheap arm that I've got. It's cheap, but yeah, I need to fill these with solder. And then remove said solder. Flip that back upside down again. Try and get that from the other side. See, this is how crap I am at this. I can't even get those empty. If I try and use solder wick, it won't come out because that stuff never seems to work for me. I'll give it a go. But I just don't see it happening. See, just doesn't work. I am crap at this. I'm just shocking. Never mind. Give it a clean. Whack some of this on. Chuck some fresh solder on it, which is probably going to go all over the place and not be useful at all. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised by that. Go on, one last go. No. Whatever multimeter sharp, you're on the floor for a reason. And the reason is you're annoying. Right. I guess we will attempt to fit this. Chances of that working, slim to none. I have very little faith in that of being worked. Let's zoom out. Cover it in that. And hopefully that'll just fall off. Now hopefully, no, we've lost some pins. Flip it over and we've lost the 3 pins over there. Wonderful. This is not good news, not good news at all. But then I do think that this is already a bit on the knackered side. I'll be back.